You can pull up on it, and then you can take it all the way in and giving it a spin. Just give it a spin. Twirl it around. What do you think about that, Henry? What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict. Woo! How you doing? Welcome to New Tool Tuesday. We've got a good one for you today. Thought I'd start outside. Beautiful sun, great weather here. I'm excited. It's awesome. So we're gonna get to the video, talk about some stuff. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Appreciate all you guys that are here. Make sure you hit that like button. That's the thumbs up one. And don't forget to subscribe if you're a new subscriber. I think you're gonna find today's little tool haul very interesting. We're going to talk about a company that I've talked about before, and they are making innovative products. They also supply a lot of other things to the industry. They've been making jacks and stuff like that for many years, and they're Midwest based, so they're a great company. So let's get it. And they're making great strides in innovation, great customer service, and so far I've seen nothing to complain about them. You know, there's a lot of companies out there who are not putting in their own work to make innovative tools and whatnot. And, you know, the game is, there's people that have opinions about this stuff, and that's fine. But this is another company that's been around for a lot longer than most of them. In fact, if you guys have had an Omega Jack or Shinfu Jack, or anything Omega made tools, you would have been dealing with this company. This is another sister entity of this company, but MichaelPro has a couple new tools that I was pretty excited about. One was not as new, but it's another tool with another price point. Without jabbering on too much, we're going to get right into this, and that's the MichaelPro 4-in-1 reaming tool. And this is a pretty neat tool, and it's made out of some sort of aluminum in here, I believe. And it's got a rubber overmold on it, but they put their name on it. And I know it's a weird name. Great tools. That's kind of how I see it. But this is a 4-way tool. You have a countersink, then you have a scraper blade, and you got your cast iron plastic and whatnot reamers here for deburring for your deburring purposes. And these are one of these tools where I see guys overlook and they end up getting cuts on their fingers and whatnot. And you know, this even works for scraping off burrs off of tools too. And people overlook these things, I think, quite a bit. I do have another set that I bought. Some of you guys might know from Matco. I paid almost $80 or $60 for this set. This does plastic, cast iron, stainless steel, and steel. All your major stuff, I believe it says on here. Curved blades. But anyways, this has all those capabilities in one tool, and it's like $40-some. I will put a link in the description for this, an Amazon affiliate link for those of you that need to know that information. But nonetheless, I think this is a fantastic tool to have just in the box. It has a nice locking retention on it. You can hear a positive engagement on it. Sets back in here. It seems like a very sturdy tool, and I like the fact that it's basically pocket sized. I'm always fearful that I'm going to lose one of these out of the pouch. So I like the fact that these are attached all in one. It makes it a little bit less cumbersome to lose. The scraper tool is kind of nice too. It comes with a cover on it, but it keeps it nice and sharp. It rotates a little bit. But yeah, boy, this thing is, boy howdy. Definitely get some scraping done on it. Clean up those burrs, guys. A lot of you guys that are drilling into stuff and whatnot, and those metal shavings are stuck in there. It's just nice to have a tool like this. And blade is even interchangeable in case you need to move it around to different positions. They're basically spring loaded, so you can pull down this little collar and replace your blade when necessary. Pretty neat deal. I believe that's like that on all of these. So a lot cooler tool than most people might actually anticipate. Something that you can get taken care of when you need to. But if you need to move the place around on them, you don't like where it's at, pretty simple. You can just simply pop your little spring here, pull your end out, and move it around. And then they pop back in. Pretty neat. or change your bits out. Get other bits if you want to. Pretty neat tool. Once again, there's a part number for it, MP009068. And I will leave a link in the description for that. All right, the next tool is also another handy tool. Not really new to the market, but just a nice little set and for a decent price. I believe these are like 40 bucks. MP001205. And that is the MichaelPro adjustable crow's feet set. This gives you the small one, all the large size. Now, some of you guys will already say, well, what about the power belt ones you already have? Yes, they're pretty much identical to the power belts, I think, in every way, shape, or form. I don't see any actual differences in these. They look identical. But there's one little difference. If you look at the deal closely, they have stamped on their sizes that it goes to, which is kind of nice, which the power belt is just basically generic and doesn't say anything. That'll help you reference quicker if you're looking for something and you've been working on it and maybe you need to figure out that size. It's nice. They also have the same adapters as the 1/4 inch on there on the bottom, so you can get yourself a little extension bar, make yourself a nice longer deal, or you can put it on the extension like so and use it as type like a basin wrench, basically. If you guys don't know what a basin wrench is, that's a plumbing term. But yeah, just nice. Look at that cute little fella right there. Isn't that neat? 11 millimeter. But they do come in handy if you have a stud or something like that that you need to get out quick and you don't have the stud extractors or whatnot. Tie rod ends, that's basically what I bought these for. Was for tie rods. That's what I bought the power belts originally for, was for the tie rods. Now, obviously, I don't need all of these, so at some point, somebody will be getting these two, probably. And, or I'll just give away my old power belt ones, probably. But, that'll be in the future to the people who are loyal and nice, and I just decide to give out to randomly because giveaways are a way for people to just come in and leave. They only want free stuff and they never support you. So I'm on to support the people that support you or support me. So at this point, if you want to support me, definitely don't forget to hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel out. Definitely subscribe if you haven't subscribed before. And, you know, we're going to show you the last thing, which is absolutely one of the coolest tools on the market. The last thing I got is an MP001002, which is pretty much a staple for the MichaelPro line now. Let's open this up. This is like the Excalibur of tools here. I really like the idea of this tool, and, you know, I'm hoping to find out that its durability and use is going to be well worth the time and energy I've waited for this. But this is the MichaelPro. Open the case. Not that drum roll, please. This is the MichaelPro Speed Wrench, Speed Wheel Nut Torque Wrench. And of course, if you guys don't know, you can always enjoy a 15% off your next order when you order one time. So if you bought anything from MichaelPro, they always send you in that little deal so that you can add that in. Now, if you look at this thing, it comes with quite the little ensemble of stuff here. This is a little speeder handle. And if you guys are familiar with the Koken tools, this is quite a bit cheaper than this. And it has a little speeder handle on it that spins. You have a couple of sockets that it comes with here, 11/16 and a 3/4, all in standard. Interesting. And a 13/16 socket. No metrics in here. And then it comes with this here torque wrench, which I'll show you how this operates in a minute after I talk about this. But this thing is a really nice tool, I think. It's really well built. I've seen a couple of people have this, and they've had rave reviews on this. So it's not necessarily a new tool, but it is a new tool to me. This does go up to 130 foot-pounds. I believe it says right there, 1 to 135 Newton meters, 7 to 9.8 Newton. I don't know what the hell that means. The conversion. Oh, that's conversion tables. But this goes up to 130 on the chart here. I'll twist it out for you here. I had to get both hands free here for me, but you basically just push this in and you twist it. And I think we can see it coming into view there. The max torque on it is 130. Now, some of you truck guys will say That's not enough for my 3/4 ton pickup. Well, no, it is not. But nonetheless, for almost every passenger vehicle out there on the market, this is definitely sufficeable. And I actually think this is one of the better tools to have. Rather than having a 4-way wrench, why wouldn't you have this? Let's show you how it works. So it has a slot, as you see here, a pin, and then it has a groove cut into this side of the torque wrench. And then it has a lock push button here. And what you do is line those up and slide it on. Now it has 2 positions. One at the long handle. Let me turn it around here so I can get the full view. So as you can see, we have this mounted up here, set on a torque. I don't really have this, I don't want to have this torqued out, but then you can set it this way, and then now you can crank it down. And it even has your directional on there. It says torque, so you're not going to worry about not going to be taking this thing out of calibration by breaking a lug nut free. And then when you go to place it back on, obviously you can torque it down. So you can pull up on it, and then you can take it all the way in and giving it a spin. Just give it a spin. Twirl it around. What do you think about that, Henry? Yeah, pretty sweet. Slides easy. What a heck of an idea. Why not have this in your car, at home for DIY? This is probably one of the best torque wrenches, honestly, to have. If this thing holds up to test time, which I honestly don't think it won't have a problem, because almost every torque wrench, and the ergonomics of this, nice handle, feels good, spins good, and it's easy to set the torque, easy to read the gauge on it, you know, especially guys like me are getting bad eyes nowadays, but crank her down, torque her up. So that's the MichaelPro torque wrench, speed nut torque wrench. And that is my new tool Tuesday to me. All the tools that I have, new tool Tuesday. Hopefully someday we'll show this in another video where I'm actually torquing down lug nuts and show you. Obviously it's not going to beat my impact wrench, I'll tell you that much. But it is a handy tool to have in the car. I definitely, over taking an impact with me, I'll have this one in my car with me probably all times, my truck or whatnot. So check it out, MichaelPro. Is that the right way? MichaelPro tools. I will leave a link in the description for all this stuff. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe. Ring that bell. Remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.